how much longer are we going to put up with it for people? I mean, Miranda and I are in this beautiful relationship right now. We have this exquisite ability to come to these doors and go, oh, wow, I'm doing that thing again. And then jump through. Wouldn't it be beautiful if we all had relationships in our life where we didn't combat people, fight people? We just saw them as beautiful mirrors bringing us what we ordered because we're 100% responsible for it. We're not in control of it.
Right.
We make the choice whether to engage with it or not. And then from that, if we're going to engage with someone, if we're going to do business with them, if we're going to do prayer with them, if we're going to make love with them, if we're going to sing with them, if we're going to do anything with them, why not do it beautifully? Why not be in that place of alchemy? Why not get two people together, take a little bit of time to elevate the hearts, get them in a feeling of, I see you, you see me. Now what can we do? Right?
Yeah. Can I chase that little rabbit for a second?
Oh, of course. I knew
that?
it was coming.
All right. So how do you do there? How do you get there? Two people coming together. How do you elevate and raise the vibration, the intention between them? But like, is there a practice there or something you can offer?
Yeah. I mean, the first thing is the self-awareness to say that I'm 100% responsible for everything that's coming in. That's a great place to start. And to have that conversation. I mean, two people come together. I mean, it's sexy now to have multiple lovers. It's sexy now to be free and open in your sexuality. And I feel like that's a beautiful thing. I encourage people to get to know themselves inside and out in that vein. And it's an energetic equation. 1-to-1. You bring somebody else in, or you bring hidden aspects in, and you've got energy going in different directions. And so I feel like in today's spiritual world, the game is, how can I get efficient with my energy? How can I recognize where the holes in my bucket are and where are they leaking? You know, it's very difficult, very, very difficult for a man to be addicted to pornography and to be in an enlightened relationship. I would bet you most people in the world have secrets from the people that they're in love with. And if that is true in your life, then that secret will come up in another area of your life. And the unaware person will take that secret and turn it into a projection and create a fight with that person based on what is unseen and untold within themselves. Most marriages, most relationships, people make agreements. I'll keep my side, you keep your side, we'll keep the peace. And yet what happens is there isn't that awareness, that awakening, the coming together of bringing the hearts to a place of true alchemy. So that's the first piece of it. The second piece of it, after self-responsibility, is communication. Always speak in the I. Never speak in the you. And I've got some great language for this. My mind is making up a story about you. And I'd like permission to share that story with you so that I don't have to be plagued by it. I'm making up a story that you've got a boyfriend somewhere else that I don't know about. Or I'm making up a story that you don't find me attractive, whatever that story is. And just lay yourself out, bare your soul take it out of the you, put it in the I, the whole responsibility, and magic can really, really happen from that place.
Right.
So first piece is self-responsibility. Second piece is language, speaking in the positive, speaking in the present tense, looking for the light in somebody else, seeing this potentiality, talking about the potentiality. And the third piece of it is whatever you've got to do, Martha, to not react. Whatever you got to do, it's worth it. How are you going to train yourself? Because when we get ourselves into trouble, it's never when we see it coming. It's when we've had a long work week and we're tired and we're overcommitted. And all of a sudden, this thing comes out of left field and we find ourselves in a verbal altercation, pointing fingers and destroying the very love of our life. When we're fighting with ourselves. So you would never hit yourself. Well, I don't like that word, never. Some people do it. My God, some people go into a boxing ring. Who knows? So
people do hurt themselves.
That's right. But to make an agreement with one another, with your beloved, I'm not going to react. I'm going to stay in my presence. I'm going to be in the recognition that you make mistakes, I make mistakes, we're both learning, and that at some point this thing's going to happen. Can we agree that we're not going to react? That we're going to just be with what's happening and see where the energy goes. Then the curiosity can come in. Then the exploration can come in of these things that are coming out of my mind that I'm ready to be finished. Because if you fight them, Martha, they come back up in the relationship. If you give them space to emerge, transformation happens.